Over the years, the NRA has been synonymous with gun rights in America, but now, new players are stepping in to fill its shoes. In this video, we will highlight what's driving this shift and who are these emerging groups that are helping redefine the Second Amendment debate and advocating for gun ownership rights. So let's dive in. Here are 6 gun rights organizations gaining prominence and challenging the NRA's position as the leading advocate for gun rights. United States Concealed Carry Association. The U.S. Concealed Carry Association, founded in 2003 and led by Tim Schmidt, is a Wisconsin-based organization that emphasizes personal defense liability insurance and firearms training. Unlike the NRA's often polarizing approach, the USCCA positions itself as relatively apolitical, focusing on the practical and personal aspects of armed self-defense. It promotes carrying a firearm as an act of love and responsibility for one's family. During the pandemic-era surge in gun purchases, the USCCA experienced rapid growth, reaching over 800,000 members according to its reports. This figure, if accurate, suggests its recent revenue may surpass that of the NRA. Schmidt has expressed a goal of reaching 1 million members, and the organization appears to be steadily approaching this milestone. In September 2023, the USCCA expanded its efforts by launching a nonprofit advocacy arm, further solidifying its influence within the gun rights landscape. By combining education, insurance, and advocacy, the USCCA has carved a niche as a modern alternative to traditional firearms organizations, appealing to a diverse audience of gun owners who prioritize safety, responsibility, and family protection over political rhetoric. Second Amendment Foundation. The Second Amendment Foundation, founded in 1974 by Alan Gottlieb and based in Washington State, focuses primarily on litigation to defend gun rights. Gottlieb, a veteran of national conservative circles since the 1970s, is recognized for his marketing expertise in leveraging conservative causes to build a network of advocacy groups and private business ventures. The SAF stands out as a dominant force in Second Amendment litigation, filing legal challenges to gun laws at a pace far exceeding other organizations. Since 2018, the SAF has initiated at least 75 federal district court cases defending gun rights, significantly surpassing the NRA's 30 federal actions during the same period. Its proactive legal strategy positions the SAF as a critical player in shaping national firearms policy through the courts. Financially, the SAF has experienced consistent growth, with revenue rising from $4.8 million to $6.8 million in 2022. This financial stability allows the foundation to sustain its aggressive litigation efforts. By focusing on court battles rather than political lobbying, the SAF has carved out a unique and influential role in the gun rights movement, appealing to supporters who value a legal approach to defending the Second Amendment. Firearms Policy Coalition. The Firearms Policy Coalition, founded in 2013 by Brandon Combs in partnership with Alan Gottlieb of the Second Amendment Foundation, aims to cultivate a new generation of gun rights advocates. The FPC has positioned itself as a bold and deeply libertarian force within the gun rights movement, with revenue surging to $7.4 million in 2022. Distinct from the NRA and other traditional gun rights organizations, the FPC is openly skeptical of government power and avoids idealizing law enforcement. Its philosophy centers on natural rights, asserting an uncompromising belief in the right to bear arms for self-defense. The coalition views democracy as merely a tool for societal organization, not an ultimate goal, underscoring its staunch individualism and limited government ethos. Despite often operating with modest resources compared to larger organizations, the FPC has emerged as a vanguard in the gun rights movement. It offers an alternative to the NRA in influencing state and local legislative action, consistently driving initiatives that challenge restrictive gun laws. As the NRA's influence has waned, groups like the FPC have held steady or grown in prominence, solidifying their role as key players in shaping the future of Second Amendment advocacy. National Shooting Sports Foundation. The National Shooting Sports Foundation, led by Joe Bertozzi, is a firearms industry trade group founded in 1961. Its primary mission is to support the profitability of its members, which include firearm manufacturers, retailers, and shooting ranges. The foundation's board is often composed of executives from major firearms producers who dominate the civilian market and hold substantial government contracts. The NSSF has grown into a powerful force in the gun industry. Its revenue, driven largely by its annual SHOT Show in Las Vegas, climbed to $53 million in 2022. Its Political Action Committee has seen significant growth, with contributions doubling from the 2018 election cycle to nearly $1 million in 2022. The group has outpaced the NRA in lobbying expenditures, spending $5.5 million in 2023 compared to the NRA's $2.3 million. A key success for the NSSF was lobbying to shift regulation of overseas gun sales from the State Department to the Commerce Department, benefiting firearm exporters. The foundation has also become more active in litigation, challenging state laws that bypass federal protections for the gun industry. Additionally, it has partnered with fossil fuel interests to secure access to financial services and funding, solidifying its influence across multiple sectors. Gun Owners of America. Gun Owners of America, founded in 1976 and now led by Eric Pratt, has built its reputation as a no-compromise alternative to the NRA. Previously led by Eric's father, Larry Pratt, who advocated for biblical principles in governance, GOA has maintained a hardline stance on gun rights, positioning itself as a radical force within the firearms advocacy landscape. In recent years, the GOA has gained momentum, with annual revenue rising to $7 million in 2022. Its lobbying efforts have also expanded significantly, with spending increasing from $1.5 million in 2018 to $3.3 million in 2022. While its influence in Second Amendment litigation is not as prominent as that of the Second Amendment Foundation, the GOA has become more active in federal courts, frequently challenging the FBI and other federal law enforcement agencies over gun rights issues. Claiming a membership of 2 million, the GOA remains a vocal and uncompromising voice in the gun rights movement, appealing to those who see the NRA as too moderate. Its continued growth in both revenue and advocacy efforts underscores its rising prominence as a challenger to more established firearms organizations. National Association for Gun Rights. The National Association for Gun Rights, established in 2000 by Dudley Brown, positions itself as a staunch, uncompromising advocate for Second Amendment rights, often criticizing other gun rights organizations for perceived concessions. Under Brown's leadership, NAGR has grown into a significant force within the gun rights movement. Financially, NAGR's ACOS revenue has fluctuated over the years, reaching a peak of $15.6 million in 2021 and recording $10.4 million in 2022. Which aligns with its median revenue over the past decade. The organization has been particularly active in political lobbying, outspending the NRA in recent years. NAGR is known for its aggressive lobbying tactics, including direct mail campaigns, robocalls, and targeted television ads, focusing on lawmakers and moderates deemed too compromising on Second Amendment issues. The organization has also been active in legal challenges, such as opposing the United Nations Arms Trade Treaty and legislative actions on high-capacity magazines. In recent years, NAGR has expanded its influence, claiming a membership of 4.5 million as of 2024. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the evolving world of gun rights advocacy.